What's going on, guys? This is Danny Summers with Intercept MMA. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys can, please hit like and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. That way, anytime we're putting out new videos, new content, new fight breakdowns, you guys can see it first. What's going on, guys? Coach Day, I'm here with Coach Tyler. We're going to be working from the front headlock position where my opponent has a goal of getting behind me. Now, again, the sport sometimes will dictate the reaction, right? If it's more like a wrestling scenario, I'm probably not just going to fall to my back because that's how you get pinned. But if it's a jiu-jitsu scenario where I can go to my back, then I have the ability to do that. MMA, do we always want people going to their back? No, but I also don't want anyone being able to circle to our back either. Now, when we get to this position, though, if it is jiu-jitsu and I have the ability to fall to my back, what I'm avoiding is him taking my back. If my back is exposed and I'm not doing anything about it, he's probably going to take it. But if I can time when this person does get past the front headlock and he starts to circle, that's where I want to start to time these escapes, okay? So if we're in this front headlock position, when we're here, number one, I should always be looking to defend. So if his right arm is in that position where it should be like where he would want to choke with it, my right hand should be blocking that route. Yes, the Darce is coming from a different direction, but I'll also start to feel him have to shift himself to that angle, right? So ideally, I'm making sure I'm defending myself from this position first. When I defend myself from this position, then he'll probably want to spin around, especially if he feels like he can't do anything. Now, once he gets to about here, and I start to feel him start to get almost in line with my shoulders, I'm going to think elbows tight. And then when I get elbows tight, I'm going to fall to my left hip and bring my knees to my elbows. And then I can start working my frames in. Once I start working my frames in, now I can start working back to a guard position instead of just giving my back up. So again, if he's on top from this position, we're still trying to fight the hands. I feel him start to circle. As he does, I'm going to fall to my hip and let him engage in my guard. That way I'm not giving him an easy pass to my back. So that's the first one, when I feel him start to get past my shoulder line. Now, if he gets past my shoulder line and then he starts getting hip to hip, but I don't let him get anything behind my elbow, right? Because if I let him start to slide a knee behind my elbow, probably not going to try to go into this roll. So if I'm in this front headlock position, everything should be nice and tight. Once he starts getting into that hip to hip position, we're here, where there's nothing behind this. Now I'm going to start hitting my forward roll. When I do, I'm going to post my left hand. I'm going to start to bring my hips up slightly. My right hand is going to travel in front of my knee. As I do that, I'm going to lift my hips high and then start to roll. And again, not exposing my back. I'd rather him be back on top of me, giving him a chance to kind of play this game of passing my guard, than getting behind me where I have to try to fend him off my back. So again, if he gets to that position, he circles, he get hip to hip. Right hand is going to go in front. I'm going to raise my hips up using my feet. My shoulder to the mat. High hips. Then I roll. And then again, I'm trying to work from a position where I can face him, not a position where he's behind me. So these are just two options when we're in that front headlock position and this person is starting to circle. Maybe we're defending really well and he feels that. And because I'm on my elbows, I can still hand fight. If I'm on my hands, it's a little bit hard to hand fight, so I'm on my elbows. As he circles, I'm just trying to time these techniques. Timing is everything. I can know how to do it, but if I don't time it right, then it's pretty useless. So as he's getting past my shoulder line and I feel him committing to that, that's where I might fall to my hip, have my frames ready to go. I'm not just falling. I'm falling with intention of framing. The second one, if he starts to get behind me, elbows are tight. I'm not letting him get a knee behind my arm or start to establish a position where I can't roll. Then, once I start to feel that, high hips, shoot the hand through, shoulder to the mat. But I'm bringing my hips up. I'm not just falling. If I just fall to my hip, he's probably going to pass to the side control, more dominant position. So again, these are two to time, but you guys can still drill it. Have your partner start on top. If they can't get the choke, they start to spin. Look to time these techniques, especially defensively, so we're not giving up our back. Give it a try.